Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some exciting news and predictions about Apple's upcoming MacBook Pro powered by the M5 chip. If you're a fan of Apple's ecosystem, you're probably already buzzing about this next-gen release. And we're here to break down everything you can expect from the M5 MacBook Pro. We're talking about performance boosts, potential design changes, GPU upgrades, and of course, some much-needed storage enhancements. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a quick look back at Apple's MacBook Pro journey and how we got here. The evolution of MacBook Pro, a quick recap. Before the M5 takes center stage, it's essential to understand where the MacBook Pro stands right now and how we got to this point. The previous models, namely the M3 and M4 MacBook Pros, set the stage for the M5. The M1 Pro and M1 Max were revolutionary, offering a massive leap in performance compared to Intel-based Macs. The M3 series then brought incremental improvements, with more powerful cores, better GPU configurations, and a design that matched the M1's cutting-edge nature. However, when the M4 series hit the market in late 2024, things got even more interesting. Apple introduced the M4 chip, featuring a 10-core CPU and a 10-core GPU in the baseline configuration. This was the first time Apple broke the 8-core CPU barrier, setting expectations high for future models. Now, with the M5 on the horizon, the question is, what can we expect from this new MacBook Pro? Let's get into it. The M5 chip, what's inside? Apple's M5 chip is expected to bring several enhancements over the previous M4 model. Let's explore some of the key upgrades that will shape this new machine. Enhanced CPU performance. Apple has made a name for itself with the efficiency and performance of its ARM-based M-series chips. The M5 will likely continue this trend, featuring incremental CPU core improvements. While the M4 MacBook Pro had 10 CPU cores with 6 efficiency cores and 4 performance cores, we might see an additional core or 2, pushing the performance of the MacBook Pro even further. This would significantly improve multi-core processing tasks such as video editing, 3D rendering, and software development. Next-level GPU. One of the most talked-about upgrades for the M5 MacBook Pro is the GPU. While the M4 featured a 10-core GPU, the M5 is rumored to increase this to 12 GPU cores, delivering a significant performance boost, especially for graphic-intensive tasks like gaming, video editing, and machine learning. Whether you're a creative professional or someone who loves gaming, the GPU upgrade is sure to take your MacBook Pro experience to new heights. Improved Neural Engine. The Neural Engine has been a key feature of Apple's M-series chips, handling machine learning tasks efficiently. The M5 will likely continue to build on the advancements made in previous versions, enabling better AI performance, image processing, and real-time decision-making. Expect faster tasks when using AI-enhanced apps, such as video editing software, photo enhancement tools, and other machine learning applications. More RAM and storage options. Apple's baseline RAM configuration has remained at 16 GB for the M4 MacBook Pro, and it's expected to stay the same for the M5. However, there's a strong possibility that the base storage configuration will be bumped up from 512 GB to 1 TB. This would be a welcome upgrade, as it would provide users with more room to store their files, apps, and projects without needing to opt for the higher-end configurations. Battery life improvements. Despite powerful upgrades, Apple has always managed to optimize battery life. With the M5 chip, we can expect improvements in power efficiency, which could result in even longer battery life. The M4 already boasted up to 24 hours of battery life, and the M5 might push that further, making it one of the most long-lasting devices for power users on the go. Design will stay the same. While many of us are excited about the potential upgrades in performance, what about the design? Apple typically keeps the external design consistent with their existing models for a few generations, and that seems to be the case with the M5 MacBook Pro. Same sleek design. The M5 MacBook Pro is expected to retain the same design as the M4. This means you'll still get that premium unibody aluminum chassis, sharp edges, and an overall minimalistic aesthetic that the MacBook Pro has become famous for. It's a design that works, so Apple isn't likely to overhaul it just yet. Display. The display will remain the same as the M4 MacBook Pro's mini LED display, which is already one of the best on the market. However, there is a possibility that Apple could introduce an OLED display in future MacBook Pros, but likely not until 2026 with the M6 series. Ports and connectivity. Expect the same USB-C ports and Thunderbolt 4 connections, allowing you to connect all your peripherals, including external displays and storage devices. The M5 MacBook Pro may also continue offering MagSafe charging, which was reintroduced with the M3 and M4 models. Software. What will the M5 MacBook Pro be capable of? The M5 MacBook Pro will, of course, run on macOS, and with each new release, Apple fine-tunes its software to take advantage of the hardware improvements. With the M5 chip, you can expect improved performance in both the standard macOS features and specific apps optimized for the M-series chips. macOS upgrades. The M5 will likely launch with macOS 15 or whatever the latest macOS version is at the time. This update will bring additional optimizations, including better power management, enhanced AI capabilities, and new features for creative professionals, developers, and power users. App performance. Apps that have already been optimized for the M-series chips, such as Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and Xcode, will see even greater speed improvements with the M5 chip. Expect smoother video editing workflows, faster rendering times, and better overall performance in professional software. When will the M5 MacBook Pro be released? The M5 MacBook Pro is expected to be released sometime in late 2025, likely between October and November, following Apple's usual product release cycle. However, if other devices like the iPad Pro take priority, we might see a delayed launch until early 2026. If you're thinking of upgrading, it's best to keep an eye on Apple's announcements during their fall event. Price and variance. Apple's pricing strategy has remained relatively consistent, and it's expected that the M5 MacBook Pro will follow a similar price structure as the M4 models. However, with the potential for increased storage, the base model could start at a higher price point. Here's a rough breakdown of what we might see. Base model, 16 GB RAM, 1 TB storage around $1,999. Higher-end model, 32 GB RAM, 2 TB storage around $2,499. Of course, these prices could fluctuate based on tariffs, economic factors, or additional features Apple decides to include. Are you excited about the M5 MacBook Pro? Do you think Apple will surprise us with any unexpected features? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest news.